Good morning. Oh, man. Okay. Ugh. It's Wednesday. Yep, it is Wednesday. Only is Wednesday. So, start the clock. Get moving. We're going to try and get the outside of the ship done today. And then we're going to start working on the inner parts of our vessel. Number one goal for today. And we'll start figuring out the inner workings of our ship here. The mornings, man. It takes me a while to wake up. I've been up for about a little over an hour, so it takes a while for me to start moving forward. Let's see here. No planets are home to dangerous sky school. Oh, we're gonna eventually have to make a home on a nice planet. Slowly starting to get an idea of a home. There we go. Okay, so we have to go and get ourselves some steel because we're very much low on it, but this is the progress we've made so far. Last stream. This is going to be a drop ship. It's got a hangar door that opens up like a clamshell in front. And we've got temporary thrusters on it. It's kind of like a delta wing, but not. Kind of a shape to this thing. Turn on main power. Turn on main power. Okay. We're good. We not?
Initiating to comply.
Okay, that was weird. Yeah, that game was trying to catch up. But we're good. Okay. We're going off to the moon. We're going to do some more salvaging on the space station. The station we found. We still got the entire foundation we're going to have to tear up. And then we'll move on to another one that we cleared out. You see the planets off in the distance. That's pretty cool. It almost makes you think that you can actually make it there if you go fast enough. Which eventually we do have to get to those other planets. Wow, this is very close. And that is a texture issue right there. Shows the atmosphere a little bit. Then we got the sector map. You gotta go to all these different places eventually. We've only done very quick visits. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, there's the Sentinel R back. Spaceport, there it is. That's where we want to go. Out to the spaceport. Now a bit here. There. We can actually see our ship. Oh, sunlight. Suddenly sunlight. I love this song. I do. There we go. Okay, so we need to tear the rest of this foundation up. Get all the steel plate we can. From one side, make our way to the other side. We can finish off the rest of our... That was weird. Where's the mouse? The mouse is on the outside of the game. Something we're gonna have to fix about the... I should probably add that to bug fixes. That occasionally the game will glitch out and my mouse will end up outside of the game, and then when I go to click anything, it will click me out of the game and I have to click back into the game. I wish you could put like mods onto the, you know, weapon and tool modifications. So I can make like several different tools for several different situations. Like a salvaging module that increases the efficiency of my... Increases the efficiency so that I don't use as many charges for salvaging. Reload. Okay, nearly finished up. Okay, nearly done. Spaceport is nearly gone. Reload. Okay. Okay. Iron steel block. Got some combat steel. Well, that's the 6 combat steel I had before. Never mind. Wait. Do this. I don't need you on pointed down anymore. Do that. There. Let's see what we have right now. Okay. It's probably supply station. Okay, spaceport is gone, so we can do this. Move spaceport from our list of things to destroy and tear apart. The terrain is, I don't know if it's just me, but the terrain looks a lot better now. There's a lot more definition to the terrain and how it looks. Either that, it's because they increased the texture resolution. Let's start from the top here. Check here. Fuel, 85%. Good. There we go. Turn the light on. There we go. Just kind of moving our ship down as we take out the top part of this, because I want to make sure that we get this top part. Okay. Do this. We gotta put ourselves somewhere where we can still reach that. Do that. Nope. Nope, nope, not gonna work. There. That works. I like that look right here. I remember that design. I could use that on bases of my own. the other part first. We're grabbing glass. Oh. Oh well.
Greetings.
Hi, Verity. Verity just wanted to make sure that we knew she was here. Oh, come on. That didn't break off. You know it. Making progress. Looking good. Ah. Sad panda. Okay. Oh, I'm just thinking about it. We're probably gonna have to make ourselves a harvesting ship too, to go around and get all of these warp crystals, because I don't think we have any more. Okay, we got one more plex, very small though. We've got that one, and we got another one around here somewhere. That's a protheum deposit. That's gonna be an issue, because after our ship got destroyed, we lost pretty much all of our warp crystals in that accident. So we'll probably have, once we get this ship made, then we're gonna have to make ourselves another defector and make a trip to go and get ourselves a whole bunch of warp crystals from the nearest planetary system nearby. Do that. Yeah, so got that all the way. We could just drop right here. There we go. Turn this away. Oh, wow. Ain't that nice? I'll take those. Nope. Don't follow us. Don't follow us, please. Okay. How are we doing? Okay, making progress. What are you? Xeno substrate. Okay. Where I got that from, I'm not exactly sure. Something in here gave me that. These are double walls. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. That's an angled light. I didn't know they could be angled. Interesting. Going for the easy stuff first. All the easy, fast stuff, because I'm running out of room. Stuff that requires one click. Okay, I think we're good. 1, 2, 3 space. Plus, we're getting low on oxygen and food, so we need to hightail it out of here. There we go. And coast. Oh. Okay. We got an inventory full of blocks right now. We got a ton of ones that came off just fine. Okay, armored windows. I got some destroyed steel blocks and trusses. Probably throw those in to turn into plate. Got 2 of those now. Shotgun upgrade kit. There we go. Okay. Turn off main power.
Engaging.
Okay. Gotta figure out how to break up the triangle just a little bit. Delta wing is a interesting shape, but it's kind of too pronounced. Okay, you off, you off, you off, you. Okay. Drop you off. Okay, advanced constructor, keep there. Detox kit, keep it with me. Drop you off. Another advanced constructor, pulse rifle, shotgun. Need to put a tier 2 on there. Drop you off. Large generator, which we'll need. Okay. New constructor. Nope. I'm gonna put all these into here. Start making iron steel blocks. Bring up to 200. Drop that there. We do plan on adding that to our dropship. Okay. Okay, let's go up here. We'll turn on symmetry mode. Let's see here. And symmetry right here. Right there. There we go. Symmetry mode turned on. I can quickly do this. There we go. Then we can start concentrating on trying to fill this in a little bit. Let's do this. Something like this, maybe. There. Something like this. Yeah, that'll work. There we go. I'll replace that. This. And do that. Something like this, right? Yes. There. I'm trying to blend in the bottom part of the ship here. There. I'm getting better. I'm getting better. There we go. Looking pretty good. So we need to figure out. Leave that there. Move you. I can do this. There we go. Do 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 do. Okay. We'll do this. There we go. Do that. So it's symmetry mode, so those are filled in. Nope. There we go. Nope, not that way. There we go. good. And then we'll stop it right here as being the where it stops. There. There. And right there. And we will do this. We're gonna have to see here. Like that. Drag. Drag. And then we'll do this. Right there. There we go. Good. Okay, so that's the belly hanger, and it's not boxy, which is great. That's what I was trying to avoid, is trying to avoid a boxy looking belly to this thing. Let's see here. I'm thinking probably right here we'll make it look like there's right there will look like there's like little notches, kind of like supports holding the back part of this thing in place. Place that here real quick. Do this real quick. There. Aha! Okay. Now both sides are the same. There we go. Okay, so for the most part, the bottom part of the ship is done. We're gonna have to add some items to kind of make that empty space kind of filled with something. We are gonna also have to put like a hatch there so we can get in and out of the hangar without having to go through the front door. Well, the front hangar door. We're gonna do this real quick. Just kind of place that right there for now. Get some more blocks. Oxygen. There we go. I need food. Do I have any pre-made stuff? Do not. Well, I do have fruit. Greenhouse garden. There we go. We're gonna have to figure out the inside of the ship, like, trying to figure out things like rooms. We're gonna have to figure out where the elevator is gonna be placed, stuff like that. Okay, ate that. I'll go up, get some blocks. Pretty close to death there. And I pushed it a little bit. Another 200. Okay. Food done? Is food done? Hello? There we go. Turn you off. Check if there's anything else in here. Oh. Yum yum. God, I hate that sound. If there's any sound in this game that I do not enjoy, it's that sound. That sound of... Stop it. All they really need to do is just add a sound effect that says, that just sounds like a crunch. That's it. That's all they have to do. Just crunch. Like, oh, I ate something. That makes a lot of sense. Whatever. There we go. I'll leave it like that for now. Okay, so either like an engine or an engine room we're gonna be putting here. Just close it up real quick. Got a little bit of lag there for a second. Let's see here. Do something like this. Ramp bottom. What we could do. What could we do about the angle, though? I don't think we have a wall angle. Don't know what we could do about that. Can't do that. Could do that, maybe. Yeah, could probably do, yeah. Oh, that'll kind of work. There. They'll add a little texture to the back here, a little bit. They have a extremely angled spot right here. Maybe this. No, that's not gonna work. Oh. No, that's just gonna not work. Okay. Yeah. Okay. We'll put something there eventually. Something to make it look like it's filled in. Yeah. Yeah, filled in both sides. Probably just do this. Move that down a little bit. Get rid of this. Do something like that. There we go. Yeah, that'll work. Go with that. Do something similar. There we go. There we go. Because I want this to look like much like the space shuttle. That's like this is designed to hold all of the engines. Okay. Those are all the major, the main engines. Almost like the cruise engines for moving around really fast, and then I'll turn them off when I don't need them. At least that is the plan. That is the thought. Okay, we just ran off steel plate. We'll have maneuvering thrusters, and then we'll have main thrusters. That's what we'll have. There, so I'm going to move you back a little bit further because I want this to be pretty much do something like this real quick. Do this. Let's see. Probably this shape we're looking for. No. Where is it? This shape? Might be this shape. Yes, it is. That's the shape we're looking for. Kind of just moving this out a little bit further to kind of drive home that this is supposed to be holding engines. Oh, that works. We'll do this. Center, move our way back. And then we do this. There we go. Okay. That works. And right here, do something like that. For decoration, no real reason. They're just there to kind of soften the edges a little bit. Oh. There we go. What's also really nice is I could put something right there now. That is pretty much opened up. Yeah, what could we do here? I can probably left something like this. Right there. Yeah, that sounds good. Okay. Now we're just gonna have to put engines there. Eventually. Once we make a trip out to the neighboring planets. Okay. Now we just need to get the top part filled in. Again, we'll go back through and cut pieces out when we need it. We're also gonna have to put a door onto this thing because do this so that we can move in between decks. Also put it probably right here. Yeah, right here. No, right here. That's fine. Yeah, here's the inside of the hangar bay. So right here, turn around. And then we'll drop one right there too. That's where the... Maybe right there, maybe? No. One more down. It's gonna make it to where it's like... Right there. Yeah. That'll be where the hangar door is going to be. I need to put it low enough to where I can easily get on and off of this thing. And then from there, we could put like... We're going to have to fill that in, angle it in. Yeah. Yeah, let's do this and this. And we could do something like this. No, not like that. Okay. Like that, yeah. Do this. And then we could do this shape. And then right there. Put, oh, wrong spot. Do something like this. Right there. And then we can put a small ramp right there. That'll work. Okay, I need to do something like right there, but the opposite direction. What kind of a shape do we have that can do that? Maybe like that? Nope. Shapes, please. Okay, that does that. I need to go out and do something like that. The opposite direction. Like that? That might work. Ah! Found you. Yeah. No. There we go. Remove you. Remove you. Drop you here. There we go. And then what do we put there? What did we put there? Oh, right there. Okay. This block right there. And we did this corner. What's life right now? Okay. There we go. Those are the hangar doors. And then we can put a ramp on either side. Then we can do something like this. Kind of show that this thing is a door. There we go. Go get some armored. Go make some armored doors. This is going to be put in place so that. Oh, ain't that nice? Steel blocks. Make one of those. This is put into place so that when I am going and moving around the ship, I don't have to go through the hangar. I can just go straight out. I'm not gonna put the ramps in yet, just so that I can at least figure out. I need to first figure out at what angle I'm gonna have to put them, because I'm gonna be putting landing gear on this thing. So yeah, there's the doors for the hangars. Just to give you an idea of how big this thing is going to be. This is a fairly big drop ship we're making. No. Those are where the main engines will be. Yeah, I gotta finish that side. Burn. Oh yeah, round blocks, that's right. Need more steel. I require steel. We need more Vespian gas. Turn on main power.
Performing now.
Getting there. And those are only the lower decks of the ship. We also have to, once we get the outer shape made, then we have to go in and start making all the inner shapes. Then we have to add all the turrets on the outside. All the components need to be added. And then finally we have to texture the thing. We have to go through and color it and texture it. Which is a process all in itself. But my goal today, at the very least, is to get the outside of the ship finished. Then we can start working on the inside. Definitely looks like that the fly station. They tried really hard to get the terrain to work correctly. Definitely working a lot better. The terrain is at first it looks like it's having that glitch, but then it corrects itself. Is there a light indoor? Nope. That's just a little trick. Sun kind of shines through the terrain a little bit. Okay. Stopping. Maneuvering thrusters. Prepare for landing. Landing good. Landing successful. We have to make more charges for this thing. Trying to get a little low. Reload. Just gonna start right here and start taking out the wall. Ah! That's a shame. Fortunately, we can't do a hovercraft here because, well, we kind of lost ours. And we can't get anything here anyway until we get this ship made. We're kind of stuck in a rock and a hard place here. This would be a lot faster if we had the salvaging hover. A multi-turret. This had been done like a long time ago, but it's nearly completed anyway. We're like halfway done with the wall. Reload. How are we doing? Doing good. There. Let's get this crap out of the way. Oh yeah, when it comes to any survival game, regardless of if there's building or not, it's always about knowing what your options are. And In the case of this game, I wanted to know exactly what my options were when it came to building, which required a lot of testing and a lot of figuring out how the blocks fit together. And what we get rewarded for our patience. The knowledge we need to be able to make some really cool designs. Who knows? I might make a design that's so cool that I'll upload it to the workshop. Who knows? One thing is true, that I'm gonna be making all the designs in survival. Mostly because if I make it in creative, I don't know if it's a viable ship design that's reasonable. Especially for like things like early game playthroughs, because there's a fine line in between cheap and reliable. Ow. Okay, we're down to the foundation now. Office, what have you done? Okay, we're down to 5 charges. After this, and just hold down the button, I guess. FF, a hardened steel foundation. Not a perfect square, so. And I don't get a warning like the last one we tore apart. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Give me all the things. That was weird. Something very skinny was on the top of that. I think that was a spawn point. One that wasn't turned on, but it was a spawn point. Are there any more? I was curious. That was a good game. I love playing Skyrim. I have sunk way too many hours into that game. I don't think on my longest playthrough I ever got to all of the areas. Plus, I truly admit that when I play that game, I don't play it like everybody else. I go the stealthy ranger route, which is not really entertaining. But saves me a lot of supplies on supply station. Saves me a lot of supplies because I'm not having to repair as much. I'm not having to heal myself as much. I don't have to eat as much. And I find myself gathering so much stuff. By the time I leave, I'm selling it and making bank. I'm quite sure if I played the game a little bit more aggressively, I would be burning a lot of supplies. A lot of gold. Full speed ahead. Space drift. Making sure that we're going straight on to Olympus Station here. I still have to figure out a theme of shapes that looks cool that I can turn into bases. Not 100%. Not 100%. Okay. To Olympus Station. There's our drop ship slowly coming together. You're also going to have to add a bunch of lights. That was another issue we had with our previous design, is we had a lack of lighting. Turn off main power.
Acknowledged.
Okay, drop, 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 drop. Making blocks. Okay, we got 26. Turn trusses into steel plate. There we go. Do this. Drop you here. Drop you here. Grab you. We're also going to have oxygen environment onto this ship. Also, So that's how we're going to get on and off of our ship when it's on the ground. There's those hangar doors. But up here, that's just temporarily there. We'll put it somewhere else later on. See here. In symmetry mode, right there. That. Okay. Just filling in here. There. Filling in the top of this thing, and then we're going to figure out decking here. We're going to figure that out by how many decks we're going to have and where the bridge is going to be located. Not too terribly worried about having this thing be too tall, because, I mean, it would look pretty cool if we did, because it's pretty deep, so making it taller wouldn't be a bad idea. Oh, Game, please. Didn't want to do that. At least not right now. Yeah. Do this. Because I know it's like double thick right here. There we go. Moving blocks a little bit here. Probably right here is going to be solid. I was thinking, it's like, should I fill that in or not? Probably not. No, later. Concentrate on filling in this. I'm gonna leave that block open so that I can actually still get in and out. I'll lock ourselves in. Plus, I think that's probably gonna be where the elevator is gonna end up. Okay. So we got this entire flat area on top. Let's see here. How are we gonna go about this? Thinking probably starting right here. Right there, there will be probably be putting a turret right there. Not like that. Something like this, maybe. No, let's do something like this. that, that, and that. That looks good. And right there. We'll do that and that. So that it's at the same angle as the rest of the ship. Okay. Let's see here. And we'll do something like this. Thinking probably continuing that shape further back this way. Look at this. Yeah, that's gonna work, yeah. Also gotta keep in mind that I need to put another turret back here. Because it has to be a 3x3 area. What we'll do, I have to designate a spot for that. Let's see here. Not that way. See here. Trying to make sure that we get this just right. Go like that. No, 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 no. There we go. No. We need something a little different than that. That's just not gonna work. Something like this. Ooh. That might work. I need to put a 3x3 array around here. That's what I'm trying to do. So, thinking probably like this. Well, start right there and end right there. We could do this. Like that, maybe? Yeah. Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Oh, wait. Incorrect. Okay. Oh, shoot. No, not like that. Not like that. Prepare you back up. Okay. Okay, with that being the case, that's not gonna work. Yeah. I'll remove those. Trying to make like a almost like a turret housing, because these turrets are like 3x3 blocks, so they're pretty massive. sized. Probably. No, that's not gonna work. Yeah, do that. And where is it? This. Lock it right there. And we need a corner piece. Something like this. In the corner right there. Okay. Let's see. What shape? What shape are you? Tell me, what is your shape? There's a shape I'm looking for. What are you? You? Yes, it is you. Okay. Rotate, rotate, rotate. There we go. Okay, there's the outline of that. That's where the turret will go. So that's one deck. Then we have to put a spot to park SVs on top of this thing. That's what we'll do next. And my oxygen's getting low, so we're gonna have to head back. Okay, that's good. Down. One more. How's our oxygen looking? 65. Well, we've got other oxygen available to us, so good thing is that the amount of food we have available to us is exactly the amount we need for one person. But to be honest, that's technically not enough. There we go. Let's go and get some more blocks. While our food is quote unquote cooking. Okay, 38. Make more blocks. There. Oh, I thought that was empty. I'm like, what? What is life? Okay, there we go. Let that eat. We'll come out here while that's being made. Okay, we need to get that. Probably this block. Yep, there it is. Okay. Ooh. Wait. Okay, that is incorrect. Not how it looks. Okay, so how do you go from that to that? There's a shape I need right here. If there is even one. Do, do, do. Not that. Wait, maybe it is. I do believe it is the shape I need, so I gotta figure out I need to get the brain working. Okay. Aha! Success! This is a very twisted version of Tetris going on right now. Okay. Okay, so let's see here. Maybe something like this. Okay. Let's see here. I need to make a roof to this section of... Probably do something like this instead. Just make the landing pad right there. There we go. So we have square area right there. Okay, we have to figure out doors. Probably way back here. Oh, it'll be right by the turret though. Trying to come up with something built around this turret area. Also, I'm gonna get the texture tool just so I can mark out the landing zone. I don't want the landing zone to be too small. There's it. Color tool. And the texture tool. There. And we'll grab blocks. 200. And we're pretty much out of plate now. Okay. Just fine. Which is fine. This is the coloring tool. I'm gonna do this real quick. No, let's go to the texturing tool. Do that. Okay. Right there. There. And there. About there is where we're going to put the landing zone. Right there. Okay, so it is big enough. Just need to make sure that we don't put anything too close to that. Okay, so if that's the case. I just don't want to put a square bridge. I want something that fits with the shape that we've created, which is the triangle. Because if I'm going to make another deck that's out, you know, that's looking out at the landing pad, we need to probably find something like this. Something like this. That much room. And then this way, that way. So if that's the case... Maybe we'll make it a much sharper angle then. We do something like this for that particular area, and then we put windows looking out right there. So what would the inside look? I wonder. Could probably make that kind of like oxygen storage and stuff like that. Probably put a door like right there, actually. Yeah, that could work. So we'll put stairs right there, which will allow us to get up to the hangar deck, and then right here. Okay. That's the case. I may have to make windows. Yeah. I may have to put windows there, which will allow me to continue. No, what we'll do is we'll put a temporary block here, just to kind of allow us to continue a little bit. Okay. Let's see here. Do something like this. Start from here. And start and go to stop probably around here. This is not going to be the bridge, but it's going to be the deck right below the bridge. So, trying to be careful about my placement here. Also thinking about texture here. About the blocks. Where they're going to be ending up. Gonna be a double. Do something like that. That'll work. Yeah, I can remove these since we're gonna have that back there. Okay. So with that in mind, do something like this. Do something like this. Maybe. And then the windows right here with a hatch with an armored door that goes out into the landing area. Probably put that there. No. We could put lights on right there, so I won't. We could put like little flare lights right there. We'll not do that. We are gonna put something right here though, maybe. Because we need to put doors out into the... And we'll do that. We'll rotate it like that. That'll be where the doors are. Yeah, that works. We'll put extra doors right there, which will allow people to get in and out. Okay, so let's see here. Oh, what is the shape I need to put here? I wonder. Maybe some type of shape like that. No, not that kind of shape. What is the shape I need to put here? What shape do I put here? Possibly put that shape here. And then possibly that shape after that one. And we could possibly do something like this shape. Right there. I need to figure out how to follow that shape. without interfering with the landing zone. And some that shape. That, yeah, that might work. That might work. We can do this. Nope. I think I probably had it right the first time. Yeah. I got a feeling. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. There's there's a shape that accompanies this. Trying to figure out what that shape is, that's the question. Maybe, nope. There's a accompanying shape. Do this shape. Corner thin, no. That is incorrect. I'll put that there temporarily so we can put that shape right next to it. So we can finish that line. And we can mess around with what goes there. Yeah, because something goes there. Something. Probably that, maybe. No. No, it is not. Well, we could add those for dramatic effect. Add spikes! More spikes! Okay. Add the spikes. All the spikes. More spikes. Okay. Trying to figure this out. That's the corner. That's the one I just used. Upgrade to combat steel block. Yeah. It's just like hum, you know? Round slope edge. Interesting shape. Look at that, we put the long corner in there. Because that kind of works right there, but it's kind of weird looking shape, so that is the problem with that shape. But for the sake of continuing on here, do this. Okay. It would kind of work for the bridge here, because it would be a half block. But making the front windows to the would be difficult. Probably switch out for it's this cousin. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Which will work. Which will allow us to land there. Let's fix that part right here. Or maybe we don't, actually. Leave it like that, maybe? What could we do here? Oh, on the top at least. Do something like this. I want to do something interesting a little bit. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put an angled window there, maybe. Or yeah, I could put the long windows there. This. Like that. We put that one right there. It would be different. Definitely could go for that. Okay, now we got the bridge up here. Which we will outline like this. Okay. Which what we're going to do is this. And for the sake of finishing this, where's that? There. Gonna do this. This, so that when we're in like that. Do something like that. those are going to be replaced by windows right here. So that angled piece is going to be a window. In fact, I'm going to use the other type of angled. Where is it? There it is. Thin slope. Do that. We know it's going to be a window. So those are going to be windows. Angled like that. Let's see here. Now, let's see here. How can we do this? Do something like that. Maybe something like that. We continue that line a little bit, maybe. That would look interesting, maybe. Remove this. And that. So like that. That. And then that. And then what we can do is something like this. And then from there, rotate a little bit. Go like this. Like that. Okay. We could put this here. Which we could put as a window. Which I'm going to add. Let's make this color be window. We can remind ourselves this is going to be a window. There. And then we could put CV right here. Well, the bridge right here. Use that kind of cockpit. Okay. Okay. I like. I don't hate. I like. Bum, ba-da-bum, bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, let's do something like this right here. Well, not like that. Where is it? Where are yous? Okay. No. We'll leave that for Windows. Okay. Let's see here. Something like this. I'm trying to come up with a design here. like that. There. I'm right. Here we go. Do that. That did not come out correctly. And we got the other side here. There. Trying to make the back look interesting. There we go. We got the bridge. Then we need to make the top part here. There we go. Nice. Okay. Let me do something like this. There we go. Okay. Need to make the top of the bridge here. Trying really hard not to just quickly just finish this thing. Like, just don't rush. See here. As much as I would like to just get this thing over with and finish it, gotta be careful. No, not like that. Where's the other one? Something like this, maybe? No. Where are you? Corner thin. Something like this, maybe. Nope, that's not gonna work. Probably send this out one more block. So do something like this. Oh, this way. If we do this, and like that, almost looks like there's a visor on the bridge now. If we do this, do something like that, and we do that. And we do something like this. That will allow me to do this. There we go. Okay. Then we do that over here. There we go. Aha! Success. And then we do this. Then that. It's an interesting shape. put long windows here, then that will be a door. So the area right underneath the bridge is going to pretty much be like that. And then we'll do this. If that's going to be that, we'll close you up to here. Okay, so trying to make sure the holes are all lined up. Yep, there we go. And we're going to plug you up. So that will be down to the hangar deck. There we go. With that in mind, and probably right here, we'll put stairs. Something like that. Okay. Okay then. So I'm gonna do this real quick. Go into here, turn it off. Take a good look at what we've just... Look at the monster we just created. Okay. Those are going to be filled in by windows. Now we could probably do something like this. A little bit of decorating. A little bit of slight decoration. Like this. And then... other side. Where's the other angle? Or is it just the one? I do believe it's just the one, so... like that. That. There we go. Just continuing the design that's up there, down there. And probably make a continuing design right here. Something similar to what we have down there. Just to kind of make it look like all this belongs together. Just slightly. There we go. Right there. Over there. Yep. There we go. Looking good. Looking good. Okay, so we need to get windows made. Get windows made so we can fill this part out. So we've got room for 3 turrets on top. We got a turret there, turret in the front. And then we're gonna have to put turret there, and turret right there. To protect the bottom part. Looking pretty good now. Okay, windows. Our long enemy windows. Eat that real quick. Okay. Brought you here. See here. How many windows could you make us right now? Yeah. Let's just see how many windows it will create for us before it runs out. Probably just 7. We'll start with the area right below the bridge. We'll start there first. Yeah, 10. 10 armored windows. And armored windows, and armored windows. Do this right here. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Armored windows. 1, 2, 3. There we go, right there. And we'll do 1 by 1 slope right here. That and that. That. Okay. But yeah, we're going for armored windows, not the inexpensive windows, because really don't want those things to just get destroyed. We got the better windows though. But the better windows? Yes, the better windows. Gotta get ourselves a bunch of steel though, in order to complete this thing. Yeah. We'll do this, and that's where another door is going to end up. And those are going to be windows up there. So let's make 3 armored doors, if we can. We should be able to. 3 armored doors. 1, 2, 3. Blue doo. The whole point of these doors is to allow us to go onto to land our craft and quickly get inside. That's the whole point. There. Which that will definitely allow us to do that. Go make turrets. We're gonna get those turrets put on board. Why? Because I can. Get the outside of this thing figured out. This thing figured out and ready to go. So what we're gonna be doing, we're gonna be using, where is it? Mini miniguns. Projectile turret. Block that represents a group of blocks. Hello.
Greetings.
Hi, Verity. Okay. Here. Thinking probably gonna be that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 on top, 6 on bottom. Well, 3 on top, 3 on bottom. How much power does this cost? Does not say. What about these? Doesn't say. Okay. There is nothing to be said about how much power these things use. Lovely. Okay. Probably want to put forward-facing rocket launchers in this thing eventually. Where are you? Oh, multi-turret. Never mind. We'll eventually put like laser turrets somewhere on here. Eventually. Just waiting for it to finish off another turret. And then we'll start planting the ones on the top. It's all about overlapping fire. Okay. Projectile turret. Projectile turret. Projectile turret. Okay. Okay, so cannon retractable, minigun retractable. Yes. Minigun retractable. I want these things to be retractable. We'll do this really quick. The whole point. You're airtight? Yes, true. Good. Pink. Retractable turrets. Right here. Nope. And then one right there. I'll just do this real quick. Which, you know, ironically enough, is going to act like a shield for our right there. So if we get attacked from above, that thing will be in the way. And these things have got like 3,500 hit points when they're out. And they're supposed to get a 20% increase in durability when retracted. So when I put the turrets away, they'll be even stronger. Just perfect. Do that real quick here. Because all that will be Windows really soon. Okay, so we got the 3 turrets on the top in place. Bum 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 bum. And we got the 3 for the bottom. We're doing minigun turrets because they fire a lot faster. And they'll take care of smaller threats. Larger threats, though, larger threats we're going to put into place. We're probably going to put some cannons somewhere on this thing. Yeah. So we're going to do this right here. Right here. A gun retractable. Right there. This is don't screw with me ship now. Yeah, right there. And top you, top you. Oh, that's the bomb part of the other turret. Oh, that's good to know. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yo, we got guns. We got guns? Oh, we got guns. Yeah, come fuck with me now. I dares ya. Oh, that's pretty. That's one hell of a broadside. If they get to this angle, they're gonna get shot by 4. Very nice. Okay, so we got beginnings of defenses. On this ship, we're gonna have a heavy defense. We're gonna have a light defense. Gonna have to put engines in here somewhere. Once we're able to. Currently, right now, it's kind of just a flatbed on a truck. And we'll put landing gear on the bottom of this. Need to get the outside of this thing figured out. Let's see here. Okay. Horrible work light. Yeah, we'll have to put spotlights on this thing. Mackle Bay, much like what we had before. A warp drive. We're gonna actually put a gravity generator on this thing. So let's get the important parts made real quick. The warp drive. This is going to allow us to be able to get, warp crystals and all that. So we can make these larger thrusters, which will be our cruise engines, and we'll turn them off when we don't need them. Yeah, no coffee. Coffee gun. That's right. I'll make that too. We're going to put some tier 2 generators on this thing because we're going to have a lot of things working at the same time. Go and make some lights. We have to have ventilation on this thing. But for that, we're going to have our light defense created here. Our sentry guns, pulse laser turret. Pulse lasers. These are going to be for light defense here. We have 8 of these babies. They're going to be used for taking out troops on the ground, so that when I go to land somewhere, they quickly take out the troops on the ground. Capacity, maximum amount 8. Well, rate of fire 300. Energy in 5 kilowatts, so not that much. That's why the larger turrets are going to be on a completely separate circuit, so I can turn the larger guns off when I don't need them. And the small ones will just kind of passively sit there and keep things from falling apart. Oh, look, on a core. Wow, that was very, very... This range is limited to 25 AU. Yeah, flak turret. Rocket launchers. Okay. Got that made. There, get that made, and then we'll put all the smaller turrets on this thing. Once we get this ship made, then we gotta make the hovercrafts, and we have to make ourselves a defector again, so we can park the defector on top. And then we have to go and search for crystals in order to warp ourselves to a deposit in which we can fill our brand new transport ship up with warp fuel. That's the biggest thing. Is like the whole point of this thing is to carry our HVs to wherever we need to go in order to be able to get the supplies we need in order to finish the space station. I'm just making sure that all this stuff has been made, just in case I run out of supplies. These are the most expensive parts, is the warp drive, the warp tank, and the gravity generator. They are the most expensive parts. Okay. Make ourselves a bunch of these. Make 10 of them. Probably a couple of ramps. 1, 2. And then we're going to have to figure out what all the different levels of the space station are going to be. Probably the part that's within the Delta Wing part is probably going to be like things like living quarters and healing places and stuff like that. But it's only one block. sections of it are only 1 block high, but there's going to be a section in the right underneath the cockpit, right underneath the bridge that is going to be 2 blocks high. So we're going to be able to put like a medical bay right there, which is a perfect spot for it, being right in the densest part, the most dense part of the ship, which is going to be great. I'm also going to put this into its own engine room just to keep the radiation away from me. Yeah, we got 4 here. These are going to be put on the top. I have to feed myself here soon. Okay. Actually, I'll put these on the bottom first, just to kind of put them somewhere. Okay, so we need these things to be kind of placed in a spot where they're not going to be shot to pieces or shoot my ship up. Probably put like one right there, right on the tip. And check down. Yeah, just want to make sure that I'm just worried that it's probably gonna have to be completely free. I can't put it there. We'll put defensive turret there. Put one on the other side too. Okay. There we go. Yeah, so now we're gonna put another one over here a ways. That let's see here. Turn it around here. Trying to make it in such a fashion to where there's overlapping fire a little bit. Can't put it there. Probably put it there. Yeah, let's put it right there. I'll put the other one over here. That'll protect the rear end, especially when it's landed. When it's on the ground, these things will work. Okay, and it can, and that gun can get pretty far. So, yeah, I can see overlapping fire. That's fine. And even if something dangerous comes up to here, they'll still be fired on by at least one turret. Work. Yep. I have to get an actual engine room in this thing. Okay. All you make the 4 turret. Get the 4 turrets on the top part in case there's, I don't know, something flying. They can help support the turrets on the top. Put that probably right here. Yeah. Because these are going to be primarily designed to protect me while I'm landing here. And then we'll put probably right here. Maybe? No. Those will protect the entire front of the ship. So we'll put some back here. Protect my ass. Like right, where can I put you? Probably right down here, actually. Near where the oh yeah, put it right. Put them right. Actually, I can put them right here. You could do something like this. That would work. I'm not quite sure how high of an angle these things have. Do something like that. Turn it like this. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Do this. Okay. Going down into the hangar. There we go. Exactly 10. It's like I knew. It's like I knew. Okay. Yeah, then we'll put right here. Yeah, figure out how far out. Far out, man. You have to go. Maybe this far? That'd probably work. Yeah, that'll work out just fine. Very, very long. We need this to be able to get back onto our ship when we're landed, rather than having to go through. There we go. And then we can put landing gear right there. Yeah. This is looking less like a transport ship and more of like a combat ship, which I don't mind. The transport and a big FU to the people who destroyed my last one. Yeah. The texture one, right? Okay. Let's see here. Go with this one for now. Yep. I don't want this thing to look like it's seen some shit. Okay, medium. Oh. That sound though. We're just kind of getting the basic shape of the outside here. I want this thing to look like a workhorse. I'll go into greater detail once we get the main part of the ship, the base texture. In fact, I want to make I'll probably make the bottom part of it look like a heat shield. Like it's supposed to have like to enter the atmosphere. There we go. We'll retexture the landing strip area as soon as we're done. Just getting the main parts of this thing. In fact, the very top of this ship is going to be a different texture. I'm so glad this thing doesn't require power. Okay, we good? Nope. Extra bits and pieces here. Okay. There we go. Okay. On the very top of the ship, so we want to go with only some type of grading here. Go back to small here. So we're gonna do something like this. I didn't want that. I didn't want that. Okay. Ooh. And jet back. Do something like this then. Okay. And I'll stick to that. There we go. This little spot textures here and there. Sounds good to me. Okay, we do this. Kind of fill it in a little bit. There we go. Landing pad. My FU ship. It's like, I'm fed up with you. Okay, so I'm going to do this. Probably going to go with green. Right here. Copy that a little bit. There we go. Go. From here. Okay. Make sure that we have this just right. Oh, we're good. Oh, wait. Not that far. There. Yeah. Looking good. Do this. I'll just do up this way. There we go. And what we'll do here, also, I'm thinking probably do like a second line that's darker. There we go. Do that. There we go. Here we go, right there. There we go. And I'm thinking probably, let's see here. Here's hoping that the color stays if I change this. What would look good right there? Probably do that. No. No, just... No. No, that won't work. Yeah, it got rid of the color too. Probably do that kind of a texture, maybe right here. certain lit areas. That'll work. Go down here. Let's see here. Only put some lit up places. Maybe right here. No, not like that. Not that kind of lit up. This kind of lit up. Yeah, that'll work. A little bit of lights. And there. And right there. Okay, we're gonna have to take our food here soon. Oh, do that. Do something like this on these doors. That right there. That right there. That right there. That right there. And we'll do this kind of texture right there outside the door. And it works. That's good. Okay. Okay, food. Food requirement. There we go. Okay, turn you on. There we go. Well, so far so good on the outside of the ship. The outside of the ship is looking pretty good now. At least the top part of it. Gotta figure out the bottom part of the ship now. Inside of the ship is going to be its own process. Veggie burger. Eat that. I go. Find oxygen. It's right here. Okay. Put myself a whole bunch of oxygen. Somewhere. There it is. So we can fill up the station. A little bit. There we go. I demand a burger. 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 Thank you. Looking good, looking good. Okay, so figure out texture for down here. Probably gonna go with this. This is not exactly a place to park a ship. That would pretty much look a lot like panels. Oh, wait. Okay, then. Some of them work, some of them don't. Like that. Weird. Oh, this... Here. Is there a... Apply the whole block, textures... Why does it only work on certain blocks and not others? That's just weird. That's just odd. Yeah, it's sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. That's just odd. I don't get it. Yeah, for some yeah, see, it works there, doesn't work there. Why? No clue. But oh well. Just for the sake of continuity here. Just there, right there. There. Some has something to do with how it was mirrored, maybe. Not 100% sure on that though. In fact, I'll probably do something like this. So I can, so that it looks like the nose has got like heat shielding on it or something. Yeah, that'll work. There. Nose looks like it has a heat shield on it. And we'll do something like this down here also. This is where the landing gear will be. There we go. Stop like right there. For the quote-unquote heat shield. Oh, we haven't put that there yet. Completely forgot about it. Guess he's dying from sweating. Oh boy. I'm guessing it's probably an extremely hot day today. Spent 6 hours painting my ship. Yes, that is what we're doing right now. We are definitely painting the outside of our ship here. You're gonna need to get this part out of the way anyway. Does that thing fly? Not yet, but it's gonna. This is our new and improved dropship. And it will fly. Once we get all the components in the inside of the ship installed. We haven't installed all the generators, the thrusters, stuff like that, but we need to first make it look nice. This is the bottom part of the ship. I'm trying to make it look like there's a heat shield on it. Like when it enters the atmosphere, like this is what keeps the ship from melting. It's going to be... So is it going to fit inside of a larger ship? No, this is the capital ship that will house things like HVs that are designed for mining and salvaging. And it also has a docking area on the top of it. Okay, not that far. Right here. We don't need to go that far up. Gotta switch it back to that texture right here. HV? A hover vessel. In this game, HV means hover vessel. So there are things called HVs and SVs. HVs are hover vessels, and SVs are small vessels. So, small vessel, a good example of a small vessel is something like this. That's a small vessel. This is a base. This is the capital ship. Also known as a CV. Do you have a SHV? Nope. Small hover vessel? Well, technically the game has added a special hover engine, which allows you to make an extra small hovercraft for early game. So technically there could be a small hover vessel. Yeah. I think we've made the heat shield, quote unquote, made. There we go. Can you make a hoverboard? Not yet. But the small vessel, back to future style, there is the the new hover engines, you can make out like a hover bike, but it wouldn't be very stable. It would constantly want to roll over. It's kind of like a combination. It's kind of like a combination RCS hover engine. It's kind of like a combination of the two. Do this real quick. Menu, menu, menu. Menu, menu. I'm just kind of adding texture to this thing to kind of make it look like it's not just a solid block of steel. That's going to be windows. That works. Those are going to be windows. I'm going to do this real quick. But eventually we're going to upgrade this thing to combat steel, so the way it looks, you know. There we go. That was good to me. With rockets, I'm gonna go enjoy the rest of your day. It's too hot for me at the moment. I hear you, no problem. Thanks for coming and saying hi. Hover bike with rockets. Unfortunately, hover vehicles can't exactly carry anything rocket related unless you're talking about the turret, which the turret is a very large piece of machinery, which is be kind of difficult to fit onto anything. Okay, so I think I've pretty much filled in as much as I can for now. There we go. Yeah, the top part looks different than the rest of the ship, which looks good. I need to go and get steel for windows, which I do have these blocks. I'll probably turn them into steel plates and then I can make windows. That way we don't have to make a salvaging run so late in the day. Just do 25 of them. Gotta love the deconstructor. Deconstructor's so nice. Enough. We don't need that many windows. Okay, let that finish. Okay, right over here. The yellow submarine over here. Okay. Armored windows. As many as you can make. Grab you. Bring you back over here. We just don't want to get all the windows put onto the bridge, and then we're going to make the inside of the ship. We also have to put all the thrusters on and all the miscellaneous components. But that's what we're going to have to do tomorrow, is get the ship flyable. We need to get this ship to take off. Yeah. 14. Sounds good. There. Okay, so we remove you. Put the window here. Right there. Pink. You. Window here. There we go. Now, this ship is going to have an atmosphere. Going to have gravity. 1, 2, 3. There we go. There. And then we'll remove
Greetings.
Verity. Verity's a troll. Okay. And then we'll remove you. There we go. Right there. And that's the bridge. It's all coming together. There's the bridge. This is where some very, very large engines are going to end up. Right here. That's where the very, very, very large engines will end up being located. And I got a couple of mist texture blocks right there. Probably make this a completely different texture to kind of black it out. Or that. Either that or we just make it black. Yeah, that'll work. Because this is where engines will be located. I want it to look like an engine pod. Okay. Not quite there. There. There we go. This will be a giant engine pod also. Kind of, maybe. Eventually. Doo-doo-doo-doo. There we go. Looks good. I want it to look like it's been in use. Almost want them to look like impulse engines, you know? A little bit. There we go. There we go. Okay, do we have lights? We have not made lights. We need to take care of that. Light the outside of the ship, which they won't turn on until we put a generator on board. Okay, let's see here. Lights. 10 of those for now. 20. 20 lights. I got a couple of spotlights. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Add a couple of spotlights on this thing. Put these on the important parts right now. Yeah, first and foremost, put first light on here. On the landing zone. Put a light up here. There we go. And a light over here. There we go. Lights on the top. Got you. Okay. Spotlights. We're gonna put 3 pointed down. Yeah. Okay. A light right there. Okay, we're gonna put a light right here. Hey, Fireplace, how's it going? Maybe right. No, we're not gonna do that. Guess we're gonna put a light right there, so we can mark the entrance and the entrance to the bottom of this thing, so we can nice and lit up. Put the bottom of that right there. Light right there. Light right there. Okay. Got those lights right there. Lights right there. Probably put another one like right there. Why not? That'll work. Make it almost look like landing lights. That's a big ship. It's not even it's the biggest I've made so far. Yes. Eventually I'm gonna make a ship that's even bigger than this, but for my first big ship, yeah, it's pretty big. Okay, lights there. Let's put some lights right here. But this is an improvement upon an older drop ship I made. I made a transport ship, and we unluckily found ourselves right above this very heavily dense hostile area, and the ship that we made before was designed to immediately land and defend itself that way.
So the core was on the very bottom of the ship. It was defended by one combat plate to defend itself, but that's pretty much it. It was designed to essentially land itself nearby while I mined or salvaged to defend myself. What happened is when we went through the surface of the planet, we ended up directly above a very hostile many turrets, and it took out that combat plate and took out the core, and we just dropped. So this ship is a response to that. I wanted to make a ship that was easily defensible from the top and bottom, and the core is very much deep inside of this thing. So it's defensible. There's the core. So it's going to be heavily armored on the top and the bottom, and defensible. And this thing is designed to not only hold one HV, it's going to hold two small HVs, one for salvaging, one for mining, and be able to have one SV docked on the top. So very much similar to what we had before on the first design. The first design could only hold one. This one's going to hold two, and to have a docking port on the top. It's a much more robust design than the previous one. Once we get it all put together, then we're going to go through and we're going to use our multi-tool, and we're going to upgrade the entire outside of the ship with combat steel. So this thing is going to be able to survive a fight and be able to fight back. What am I going to name it? I don't know. Pretty much, I'm kind of throwing around a couple ideas in my head. I could call it the Reclaimer. It's a combat, it's a combat entrance vehicle. Yeah. Or combat transport vehicle. CTV. Maybe a CTV. Combat transport vehicle, combat entrance vehicle. The Marauder? Could probably call it the Marauder. Also, what's really cool is that because of the new update, these the turrets, the larger turrets, these are going to be for clearing out turrets and larger drones. These things, because of the new update, they go down. They disappear. They collapse in. And what's really cool about these turrets when they're collapsed is that the amount of armor they have goes up by 20%. So when they're not out and firing, they go in, their armor increases by 20%. Reclaimer? CEV Reclaimer. I like it. Let's go with that. CEV Reclaimer. I'll put T as to say it's a transport. Yeah. There we go. The combat entrance vehicle reclaimer. That's what we'll dub it. Also, what's really cool is that this thing is going to be a clamshell opening. So all of these are going to just open like this. And then we can dock from here with our HVs, with our hover vessels. This one, the outside of this ship took 2 days to try and complete. We spent a lot of time trying to design this thing. And I wanted to design it kind of like one half the bottom part hangar pod was taken from the design of the SR1 Normandy from Mass Effect. So that's a Mass Effect entrance. The Delta Wing is kind of just a shape that I like. I just like the look of the Delta Wing. And the rear end of this thing is going to be designed after the shuttle, the US shuttle. We're going to put engines right here. Large engines right there. Which are going to be cruise engines. They're not going to be on all the time. They're just going to be used for out in space to get around really quickly. And then we'll have smaller engines on the sides here to kind of maneuver around. We have to still put the engines for front, back, up, and down. Yeah, let's put Mass Effect here, right? And then we have to put the landing gear right on the bottom. Multiple things were learned from our previous design to make this thing. And I want it to be stable, I want it to be heavily armored, and I want it to be heavily defensible and be kind of like a mobile base in case we're very, very far away. That is pretty much what we were going for. And we're pretty close to having that achieved. Okay, we need to put the spotlights on there too. The only thing we're missing now is just the inside of the ship. Okay, we need to make a bunch of these multi-charges. Waiting for the cider, Mindy. The Normandy. Yeah, that's pretty much when we're going to... The very last thing we're going to do on this particular playthrough, which isn't going to be for a very long time because we still got a lot of learning about building and stuff like that. But the very last thing we're going to work on is we're going to make a giant battle cruiser. And if I were to guess, it's probably going to be somewhere around 3 to 5 times the size of this thing. This is going to be considered a small vehicle. But we're going to make a giant battle cruiser. It's probably going to be a very, very, very long ship. It's going to make this thing look small. But that's the plan. And then there's our space station. Giant space station. That will be a Star Destroyer, pretty much, yeah. For the most part, yeah. It's going to be pretty much a giant Star Destroyer. Okay, so let's see here. Let's do something like this. Yeah, spotlight right there. Lighting up the front of the ship where the hatch is. And have a spot right over here, which we're going to put right there. We'll put that spotlight right here. We'll put the same over on the other side. Those will give us an opportunity to light up where our walkways are. And also give us kind of like an idea of how close to the ground we are. And I'm probably going to put something over here maybe. Yeah, let's put one like probably right there. Right there. Right next to the line. That's a gun, Dave. That's not the multi-tool, that's a gun. Okay. I want this thing to be lit up so I can see. I could probably put one like right down here maybe. Nah, no, it's got a light right there. Down here. We got one more light. Where can we put you? Where can we put you? I almost want to put it like pointed over there, but ooh, actually, that sounds like a great idea. maneuverability has always been an issue when it comes to a lot of my ships. Well, maneuverability as in we couldn't see how close we were to other objects. So we'll point one up so that if when I'm going like this, when I'm going underneath something, we'll see that spotlight light up what's in front of us. That'll work. Okay, so we've got these little beacons right here. That'll allow it to be lit up all around it. So we can make it to here, because these things are going to be yellow to kind of light this whole thing up. Or somewhere that will highlight the weapon. Yeah, these things will be will light up the weapons though. These little things. Got one back there too. I want to keep as much out of the way of these things as possible so they don't shoot up my ship when they're trying to shoot other things. These things are going to be on all the time though. Those things. These things will be just turned off when I don't need them. Okay. Oh, looking pretty good. Let's see here. Okay, we got that. We got that. Okay. Let's see here. Landing gear. We gotta get the landing gear put on. And these are gonna be some very hefty landing gears. Probably some tier 2 no. Yes, we have tier 2 for capital vessels right now. Tier 2 landing gear. I don't think we do. I guess we only have the one type. Okay. Guess there's no tier 2 landing gear quite yet. That's fine. Okay. Grab you. So we'll just make the tier 1 landing gear for capital vessels. 4 landing gear. Another cool feature that the new update made is landing gear retract now. So the landing gear will go back in when you take off, which is awesome. Something that apparently a lot of people have been asking for is retractable landing gear. There we go. I don't want them to be too high because we still have to allow us to get back on board. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, we're gonna go with heavy landing gear because, well, large ass ship. Okay. There we go. Okay, that worked out just fine. Yeah. I was worried that the those things were gonna not be placed correctly, but it worked out just fine. Oh, actually, yeah, it's gonna these retract now. So they're gonna go down when we go to land. God, that's gonna look beautiful. That's gonna look awesome when it lands. Okay, so there we go. I think we got the majority of the inside of this, well, the outside of the ship pretty much figured out. We're gonna have to make ourselves an SV to warp our way to a location where we can get the alloys we're gonna need for the larger capital ship engines. We don't have the materials for that. Okay, so we gotta figure out this room. What we're gonna do here. What we're gonna have to figure out. We need to figure out this room. We gotta figure out down this way. We gotta figure out this area the next time we stream. We got a lot of room to expand. I'll probably put ammo crates right in between these two to make it look like they are connected together. Move the RCS to right beneath it. The tier 2 RCS. Okay. We're gonna have to have like an engine room somewhere on here. We're gonna have to have a medical bay, and where the spots where it's like 2 blocks tall would be perfect for like a medical bay. We're gonna have to have a storage room, which will probably be in the hangar area. So the hangar area is going to have, there's going to be an HV docked right here, and there's going to be an HV docked right here, which all I have to do is when I want to leave, I just pull out this way and forward we go. And there's enough room in here, hopefully enough room in here to where we can rotate, where we can turn around and reposition the HVs if we need to. I have to texture the inside of this thing. And we have to put lighting in here too. Yeah, this is nice. This is a lot of real estate. But I'd say the out this side is pretty figured out. Yeah, okay. That's probably what we're going to do tomorrow. Let's get the inside of that ship made. We're going to have to also make... We have to remake our... We have to remake the... where is it? Blueprints. Not Olympus Station. We can't do that. Contains forbidden blocks or has the wrong version. Class size. Class 12. Yeah, a big one. Okay. The defector. We need to get the defector remade. Okay. Do factory. Okay, so we need to figure out how to do this. This is going to be our ship that we has warp capability. So we need to remake this thing. Total production time. Okay, so we need 300. Can we put these? We can. Oh, we can put those like straight into it. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. Okay. So we need to get all the stuff put into there. So here. We're gonna have to find ourselves a bunch of steel plate. We can just drop whatever we want to into that thing, apparently, which is awesome. Combat steel, armored windows. Just drop things in there. Solar panels, things that we just don't use anymore. We'll just drop into there. Okay, oh, I got 2 gravity generators. Oops. Oh well. Let's put the thrusters in there. That in there. Not the concrete blocks. Go into here. Blueprints. Drop. 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 Item does not okay. So we need neodyme ingots. Where? Cobalt. Neodyme. Copper ingots. Where's our neo stuff? Ingots. Did I just drop something? I did. This is the first time I've done does not contribute. Okay. Oh. Wrong type of ingot. Here we go. Neodyme ore. The prince doesn't contribute. Okay, I need to turn them into ingots then. Okay. Ooh, there we go. Building blocks, components. 30. There. This is the first time I've done the blueprint thing. I saved the blueprint of my defector, which is a heavy, well, it's my medium armored combat vehicle that's warp capable. There we go. 149. Cobalt ingots. Cobalt ingots. Cobalt ore. Cobalt ingots. Go. Do this. Go to here. Drop you off. Nope. Still need more. Okay, you can't change tabs with something in your inventory in your hands. Okay. 68 copper ingots. I need a ton of copper ingots. Those are done. Copper ingots. Okay. Do this. 73. I need 200 some odd. Now what happens when you get this finished? I may have to step outside to hit start production, so. Nearly there. Yeah, that probably works right there. Probably. Yep. Okay, there we go. Start production. BP. Yeah. Go outside just in case this thing just immediately spawns it on top of us. Because we don't want this thing to end up inside of the building here. Okay. Start production. Full production time, 10 minutes. Okay. Still going. What happens when it's finished? I wonder. We got like 10 minutes to wait for that to be finished. Boo-doo-doo. Can you tell I like Mass Effect? It's one of the I've got like all 3 Mass Effects soundtracks. It's a part of the playlist for the stream. In fact, in my list of blueprints for the library, I've got the SR2. Normandy SR2. One day I'll build it and have it like in a museum. I'll make like a whole bunch of dry docks where a whole bunch of ships that I think are cool and have something unique that I could learn from them, or like post it up nearby, just so I can look at the Normandy and be able to fly around it, which I didn't get to do in an EVA suit in you know, in the actual game, which would have been awesome. I could walk out, you know, when you dock it, you could walk out, you know, see the front part of the ship, but you couldn't like see every single nook and cranny of it. I would have totally been on board with that. Like, please add that to that game. Okay. We don't need to eat you, but we'll store you. Yeah, we're gonna have to make an atmosphere on this thing. I have to have ventilation and all that good stuff. Wonder how the game is going to tell me that it's completed. Yeah, I am very, very proud of this one. This one's pretty good. This came out pretty good. I was kind of worried yesterday because I was afraid that the top part of this thing was going to be a little too crowded, but came out pretty nice, and I'm glad that the turrets have so much free reign and they're not going to hit the ship on their particular sides. And as you can see from this angle, if anything was coming from this direction, they would have 4 turrets pointed in their direction. 4 turrets plus the mini, the small turrets. So technically that would be, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 guns. 6 guns being fired at you. If I had all the turrets out, it'd be only like 2, maybe 3 guns. But woohoo! Okay, we done yet? 5 minutes. Total production time 30 minutes. Fuck. Time remaining. Okay, so this is gonna take a while. Okay. Oh well, I guess we're not gonna have that done until tomorrow. Let's finally see that defector rebuilt. Wasn't that expensive. Luckily I had all the materials needed to be able to make that. Let's drop you off. Don't need you anymore. We're gonna have to put a living quarters on this thing too, place to sleep, just in case we're on the surface of a planet somewhere and we need to be able to sleep and speed up time to get the daytime. We're gonna have to go and have that made. Okay, I'm just gonna put myself somewhere where when I spawn in, I'm not gonna end up inside of a block. Anyway, thank you all for hanging out with me. If you're new here, hit the follow button. I stream in the mornings, well, my time mornings. You can usually tell at what time I start and stop by clicking the events tab on a PC, or seeing below the stream. You'll see my schedule. I try to keep that very current. What games I'll be playing on what days. Tomorrow I'm going to be playing this game again. Saturdays are open to whatever game I feel like playing at the time, so it's a very random. Right now I'm playing World of Warcraft, so I'm back in that addiction. The needle has been stuck in, so that's what we're doing on Saturdays. Anyway, thank you all for hanging out. Keep yourself alive out there, and don't drop your drink. I'll see y'all later. Bye.
Are you sure?